Picture this. The harvest is about to start in the wheat field. Farmers have everything set and ready, but the night before, a heavy rainstorm occurs. It's unpredictable, but it's also a heavy stress for wheat, excessive moisture. And the farmer knows that wet grain just won't sell. What can they do? Well, first thing in the morning, right in the field, heat drying begins. Mobile dryers start blowing hot air all over wet grain, and it goes through another stress, a thermal one. In the worst case scenario, the grain hull darkens and the farmer, well aware that it is damaged, might mix it with good grain to hide the problem, but it is, at least, still visible. Sometimes it's actually not. Even if that grain does not suffer severe visible damage, heat drying will still impact the quality and condition of the protein in it. And the farmer, trying to sell the crop, will still bring it to the mill. Now it's your problem, and impossible to predict, hard to fix, and the worst part, the one that is just really hard to notice. Hi, I'm Logan Churchman from the Grain Improvers team. We know that Grain Improvers enzyme complexes can mitigate the risk with this kind of grain. But what exactly will it cause at the mill? Is it really that bad? In short, yes, it's that bad. For starters, the bran can get burnt and it might affect the flour's coloration. This is especially important with durum wheat. Secondly, protein in the subalaron layer can coagulate, and coagulated protein results in a more robust connection between the bran and the endosperm, practically an inseparable bond. For your mill, it means lower extraction rates, reduced water absorption capacity of the flour, and ultimately, poor quality dough with low elasticity. Now thirdly, the quality of the protein itself will degrade. You will see a porous gluten structure that crumbles easily. And here's the final problem. High temperatures inhibit all natural enzymes and carotenoids in the grain. These enzymes and pigments, located in the subalaron layer right beneath the bran, just go inactive when exposed to heat. It means that your clients, bakery, pasta, confectionery producers, can just forget about producing high-quality baked goods from that flour. They will undoubtedly face issues with oleograph test results, elasticity, extensibility, and flour strength. It gets unmanageable. For example, in pizza production, flour from heat-damaged wheat will result in a deformed crust. It's an almost guaranteed loss of that iconic round shape. In croissants, it will lead to shape instability, unfolding, and lack of flakiness. In hearth bread, your clients can expect the loaves to have severe longitudinal deformation and an underdeveloped, smooth crust. Pasta manufacturers, naturally aiming for that characteristic yellow hue, rely on grain pigments. These pigments also oxidize at high temperatures, causing the pasta to lose its color. Heat-damaged grain is an issue for everyone, and if you get complaints from unhappy customers that won't return for the next batch, it's your issue as well. So how can your mill, in this dire situation, mitigate the risks, preserve your budget, maintain quality, and retain customers? Your solution is Grain Improvers Relax. It's a ferment complex introduced to grain during moistening to help restore the damaged, thermocoagulated structure. Additionally, enzymes in the complex allow for more gentle separation of the bran and prevent the loss of the protein-rich aileron layer. Without the enzymes working on it during moistening, it would likely separate with the husk and be discarded. However, with Grain Improvers, it goes into processing and increases your output with each batch. Even with grain that's badly damaged during heat drying, your mill can get more profit and more consistent results. And bakers get standard product volumes with no losses and reliably high quality, from delicious and airy bread to pasta with excellent cooking properties and correct color. Grain Improvers Relax is a chance for your mill to get the most out of problematic grain, even if it's damaged during heat drying. And we can provide all the details. Book your consultation now and we'll help you use Grain Improvers effectively. We know that together, we can handle even the most problematic grain.